What are you doing here?
Huh? Hold on. It's the...
Faced with the calamity of
Oh, Paimon gets it. Just seeing the...
It's not just you. We've got new Millilith recruits who can't even stand at attention without shaking. The force of an ancient god's presence seems to be too much for ordinary people to handle. Which is why we must stop that monster before it gets any closer to Liyue Harbor.
So the Archon War was fought 2,000 years ago against enemies like that thing? So will the power of the Chising, Millilith, and Adepti gathered here be enough to stop that god?
We've already discussed this together, and our conclusion is... not necessarily.
What? But all of you are supposed to be the guardians of Liyue. Can't you think of something?
One certainly could.
Huh?
The Qi-Sing did once research the matter of the Guizhong Ballista when it piqued their fancy. And as fate would have it, one who did craft the Guizhong Ballista with one's own hands. For what could you mortals ever learn of Adepti mechanisms?
I suppose this is one blessing from the Adepti that we should be thankful for. So be it. We shall use the upgraded Guizhong Ballista to fight off that god. We haven't a moment to spare. Yep.
The Fatui! They're attacking the Guizhong Ballista!
The three Adepti are manning the Guizhong Ballista. Do not let the Fatui disturb their work!
All able Millilith, with me!
Let's go help too!
We Adepti have not faced a god in several millennia. Let one see what you're made of then. What strength remains within you, one wishes to witness.
Time for retribution! Ha! Ha!
Let the show begin.
Don't blink! Huh?
What is that?
That is Osial's divine power. I am very familiar with it. Be careful not to get hit.
Let's dance. I must leave no...
Hey!
The Fatui! Their attacks are unrelenting!
How daring. Snezhnai's diplomats will answer for this afterward. Every last one.
Were you about to say we can't hold them, children?
Huh?
Don't lose heart. Here, take this.
This is adeptal energy. That light from your body. It's like the time in Julian Cars. Wow, it's Madame Ping's shockwave. This granny's really strong. Let the show begin.
Nowhere to hide. Incoming.
With the blood of the Chilean, I guard you against evil. Cast your fear of injury by the wayside and fight with all your might. I too did this during the Archon War.
So this is what Ganya's like in a fight. Let's dance.
My name means swiftness. Take my power and run as I do.
We're going too fast! I'll protect.
Child, you are strong in body and spirit. Perhaps you can withstand 3 forms of adeptal energy at once.
This will hurt a little. Please bear with us.
Once you've adapted, try to use them in battle.
Time for retribution! Verdict is... Verdict is...
Exercise caution. I fear that the god's power has reached its peak.
In other words, if we hold here, there's nothing worse to come, right?
Let's dance.
Cut to the chase. Speed of light.
Burn! Verdict is...
The Fatui's numbers are thinning!
Fight on, comrades! Once we finish this lot off, the Adepti will be able to deal with the god in peace.
The interlopers are no more. Now we may commit ourselves fully.
It's working! We just need to keep this up!
careful now.
The Guizhong Ballista is destroyed. Without its covering fire, retaliation shall be difficult.
But the Jade Chamber is our last line of defense. We can't give another inch, no matter what.
I have another idea.
What do you mean, Lady Ningguang?
I'll sacrifice the Jade Chamber.
What is the meaning of this?
I understand.
Traveler, lend me a hand. Farewell, old friend. Goodbye for now. Let us meet again in the future.
The ominous aura of that monster, the effects of the sigil of it will be some time.
We are indebted to you for your assistance. If the Adepti hadn't happened to be here...
Save your...
Come now. There's no need for such harsh words, Cloud Retain. I've heard that when Ning... At first, it is a testament to Ning seeing the Jade Chamber...
Well, I was really hoping you would say that such sacrifice... Thank you all for hearing me.
Oh?
3,700 years. Even to this very... But that does not mean... Do not merely cast...
Are you questioning our means of...
I mean no...
Forebearers, you say? One doubts you would...
This morning, Rex...
What?
In the dream, I yearned to tell him that we Qi sing. Though more... I also thought to tell... But I dared not.
Oh, Ningguang.
Yet another perspective.
Right. That's the animal Archon sought to
Each of the 7 nations.
Though your point is the very height of simplicity. As Adepti, we...
All right, all right.
I apologize for appearing in full armor.
And who are you?
I am Feng Yan, a sergeant of the military. I thought this battle would perhaps, although I am a mere...
Huh?
Weren't you frightened?
I wasn't afraid. All when dangerous. Thanks for protecting.
Unfortunately, we...
Huh?
Because we are Adepti.
Oh,
You see, this the country of although their blood is with the time of contract.
Seeing the port around us now, it is hard not to feel a bit out of...
Your line of inquiry...
Seems
Let us return now.
Eager to leave.
Yes, one understands. One fears that by the time... Fair enough.
Since we Adepti, but how will we...
All right, Mooncarve.
looks like... Oh, right! Child wanted to unleash, but we were able... Oh, and speaking of that... Paimon doesn't get it. But isn't the strongest... Did we have the Adeptiless rite of parting that we're organizing? No idea where Zhongli's gone. Let's ask for him at Wangshen's funeral parlor. Let the show begin. Leave it all to me.
Is there anything I can do for—
We've come to see Zhongli.
Unfortunately, Zhang...
Doesn't the Northland Bank? Last time we saw Zhang, do you think he doesn't know about— We had better go and